We all probably forgot that we are running on a limited supply of oil. Who knew our solution might be an underwater plant? Algae, like any other plant, grows with sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide. This simple algae harnesses the energy from the sun, which we can eventually use as a gasoline alternative. There are two popular methods of extracting algae. One is to simply squeeze all of its rich oil out of it. This results in only 75% of the possible resources. The other method is an extra step to the leftover sediments. This is to add chemicals. The chemicals, however, are harmful to the environment. Algae oil can be used to make two different fuels: gasoline, which is typically powering cars, or diesel, which powers trucks, furnaces, boats, and also cars. A problem with using algae oil to make gasoline is that it's actually used to make ethanol, a solution added to gasoline to make it burn cleaner. This, however, still uses gasoline from the earth, which we are running out of. The method of making biodiesel also has some problems with it. This method preserves the rich oil properties in algae, which manufacturers rather make a cosmetic product. The reason is because cosmetic products cause a higher profitability rate. What makes biofuels so appealing to many is that it has the potential to make a carbon-neutral environment. Because algae uses carbon dioxide to grow, we are not adding extra carbon into our environment. Gasoline, on the other hand, pollutes the atmosphere because it releases stored carbon in our Earth into the atmosphere. Why do we use algae fuel instead of corn or soybean as biofuel? One reason is because corn and soybean requires to be grown in soil in a location with constant environment. This environment would typically harvest grains and rice, but the removal of these for biofuels causes food shortages around the local community. Algae, on the other hand, can be grown basically anywhere. It is easy to maintain and has the capabilities to grow in the desert, snow, and even space. Okay, maybe not space. Algae fuels also yield up to 60% more fuel per acre than its soil-based counterparts. 100 acres of algae can potentially produce 10 million gallons a year. This is all because algae has a very simple lifestyle. It can be grown basically anywhere. There are a few complications though. Our sunlight can only penetrate through the water a few inches deep. Therefore, algae plants have to be wide and shallow beds of water instead of tall and deep ones to harness the sun's power. Companies are succeeding in synthetically growing algae in silos 16 feet tall with artificial sunlight. This, however, uses a lot of electricity, causing the whole project useless. Companies are trying to modify energy-efficient LED lights to grow algae. Our population is growing very rapidly nowadays, and our demand for oil has greatly increased. So now we need a solution, fast. At this rate of our oil consumption, we are going to run out soon. Algae biofuels have a solution to this dilemma. If we ever have a shortage of biofuels, we just need to make more. Car manufacturers are only getting a hint of our gasoline problem these days. Car manufacturers have been making fuel-efficient cars to stretch that extra mile in our gas tank. One last thing, not only is biofuels a carbon neutral, it burns cleaner than normal fuels. There is one clear problem though. Biofuels has more nitrogen oxides, which is harmful to our environment. The solution to that problem is new mufflers and exhaust systems that will capture these gases before polluting our environment. Who knew this little organism can be our next green gold?